And Buckeye Boomer, also known as Ebron Ellis. This is his first ever postseason series with any team, and his first time with the Royals. Well, not first time with the Royals. Y'all fans know what I mean. First time with a different team ever since the Houston Astros traded him, which in my eyes were a really good trade. Not for Houston anyways. But now, the Royals had a very tough road. They had to go through the wild card. This is game 1. In a 4-game run, you will not see any base running and maybe a little of seeing any defensive plays. Just be warned. And all games will be in this one video. And as you can see, bruh, Chris Davis for them, Chris Davis. So we gotta watch out for Chris Davis.
Lineups at first pitch. Coming up next.
The American League Divisional Series. Let's get this underway, folks. As you can see, there's Buckeye Boomer talking to his team before the game. And the Pledge of Allegiance is being said. This should be an exciting game, and everybody is ready for the postseason. Game 1. Here are the Royals starting lineup. Billy Butler and Ebron Ellis are 2 dynamic people. Alex Gordon is also a very big name on the team. And the first 3 guys up to be at bat all got out. And that might be the same for the Orioles. And that is, both teams had a 3 and out and nobody seemed to get on base. And Buckeye Boomer with a batting average. Look at those batting averages. So Buckeye Boomer is the man to start the top of the 2nd. He's been a big hitter all season long. And look at that play by the 3rd baseman. And to start the bottom of the 3rd. And it's a bunt attempt. Will it get there in time? And it's an easy first out to start out the bottom of the 3rd. Both teams finally got somebody to get on base. Buckeye Boomer, 2nd time up to be at bat. Can he give his team the lead? And that is out of here. That is a no-doubter. First home run of the series. He's been doing that all season, and it continues. And as you can see, there is the playoff bracket. Detroit and Oakland are going at it. It seems to be 6-1 for that side of the board, and in this one it is 2-0. A very nice way for the team to get their first runs on the board, and even better, it is a home run. 377 feet. They had to have a lot of speed. They didn't have the height, but it had the speed. And also it went to the right side of the field, which is also known to be the shorter sides, left and right. Center field is the most difficult place to hit a home run. So usually those ones are the more exciting home runs, but every home run is exciting. And looking to get a base hit, and it goes past the 2nd baseman's glove. That's gonna be an error. Yeah, I'm playing with you just to hit a base hit. And Baltimore took no time, and they got 2 points on the board as well. Well, 2 runs across. But Buckeye Boomer, once again, shortstop this time, denying his hits. In the start out, the bottom of the 7th for the 2nd out. is a pop fly ball. And Kansas City now has the lead in the top of the 10th. Extra innings in the first game. And he, for some reason, swung at that ball, which makes him out. And an amazing way to end it in the 10th. They end up winning this, but Buckeye Boomer only went 1 for 4 in the very first game, but at least his first hit was a home run, which really helped the team out at the end. So that one makes him the player of the game. The top scorer of the game. That was a pretty big home run, which really got his team going and really secured the win. The win. Just real quick, look at all those crowns, and the 2 stars is Billy Butler and Ebron Ellis. Now, as you can look at the brackets, I'm sorry, the Oakland Athletics are having a 2-game lead over Detroit. Detroit, you have to win a game. Kansas City 1-0 over Baltimore. Then we go to the Rockies. They are 1-0, and that game must still be in progress. Oh no, wait, that game goes when our game goes. Sorry. And the Diamondbacks going up against. Shit. I'm a bad announcer. Anyway, they are leading 1-0. Now, right, entering game 2 of the series. And game 1 was exciting, so you have to wonder how game 2 will go.
After a hotly contested start to the series, what's in store for us here? It's game 2 of the ALDS between the Kansas City Royals and the Baltimore Orioles.
So will the Orioles try to blow out us in the, that's what she said, in the game 2? As you can see, we are still in Baltimore, but in the next 2 games, it's going to be in Kansas City. As you can see, the series recap. Oh, so it is the best out of 3. So if necessary, game 4 and game 5, and that might be necessary for this game, for this series. Going up against Tillman, and Buckeye Boomer had been having his number every time the teams met when he was up pitching, so you have to wonder if game 2 is going to go to Kansas City as well. And the postseason will be on the way very shortly after this commercial break. Welcome back. Alright. What a beautiful stadium. Now let's hop into it. As you can see, it's nice and sunny out for game 2. And you have to expect everybody to be 100% prepared. Defense is already out there practicing stolen bases because Buckeye Boomer and a whole lot of other people on this team are known for it. And this time in the first inning, somebody actually ended up hitting the bases, which is Billy Butler, and Billy Butler and Buckeye Boomer had each other's backs all season long, and it continues. They both get a base hit. Alright, and in game 2, it does seem like Baltimore got on the board first. Buckeye Boomer is answering that one right back with his own home run down center field. And that one's over the wall, almost over the wall. He had a home run in the last game, so you had to expect it's going to come around again. As you look at the brackets over there, can't really see the score. But Detroit might be losing that one if they can't win this game. Now remember, in last games, his other home run was 377. This one could be in the 400s. 454. And that one was right down center field. And god damn, if a bird was flying, look out above. And Baltimore has put up 3 more runs, and Buckeye Boomer is up at plate with 2 guys on base. Is this one another It has the height. Is it on the warning track? He robbed him of a home run by just standing on his back foot. But he does get an RBI for that, so it's going to count as a sacrifice fly. And it does look like the Orioles will be taking Game 2. And Buckeye Boomer shouldn't have swung on that. And that's gonna be a first out. But what's this? An amazing comeback out of nowhere? Can Buckeye Boomer seal the deal? Bring his team game number 2? That's a ball to start off the at-bat. 5-5. Another game with extra innings. Kansas City must be pumped. And that's gonna make it a double. Can he pull it out? He's going for it. He's going for it. And that's gonna get him out, actually. He should have stayed at first. And Kansas City has it 6-5, and the second baseman actually had to run over to get that pop-up. So it is 6-5. Kansas City is leading it in the 12th inning. As you can see, this was and that was an easy play for the second baseman. He had a lot to worry about. And that was his moment there to get the first out. And Kansas City is going to be taking home game number 2. Another close one, extra innings. Went up to 12 innings this time. Last one went up to 10. Buckeye Boomer had a better game this time, going 3 for 4. And this time he will be the top player of the game. Oh no, wait, he was top player of the game last game, was it? Still top player of the game again. So we had an amazing batting thing today, and they're taking game 2. So tip the hat to you, sir. As you can see, the stats per at-bat. First at-bat, he only went for second base. Then in the 4th, he got a home run, then a sacrifice fly in 6th. And then the 9th, I think that was a ground out. Alright, Kansas City is home, and they are leading this 2-0. You look up at Detroit and Oakland. It is 2-1. Detroit just scraped by, and then you look at the Rockies versus the Cubs. It's 1-1. And Diamondbacks versus, for some reason I can't remember, I think that's Atlanta's team. No. It's not Los Angeles. No, because that's the Diamondback. I don't know. Batting practice is over for the home team. Now let's get to the ALDS. This is the 3rd game, and they could sweep the series, if that's what baseball people call it. Sorry. And if the Royals do this, they could, slack off a bit but not slack off and then like fuck themselves over in the series. But, relax if Detroit puts up a fight going up against Oakland. Pretty big game here. As you can see, the scores, they both been close games, and they both went into extra innings, and the winning pitchers, as you can see. You can see this pitcher has a whole lot of nerves. And number 22, Davis. He needs to take a breath. He has choked in big game situations before in the regular seasons, but this time you shouldn't do that at all. As you can see, the Royals excited and ready, and the Orioles a little nervous. Smiles are shown, but the nerves, they have to be nervous. This is their final chance in redemption. The big game 3. Will Royals move on untouched, or will it continue in the postseason? After this commercial break. And we're back. As you can see, the Orioles coach is nervous. He knows this is a big game. As you look, here is the lineup for tonight's Orioles. And here is the pitcher. He is a young pitcher, almost in his early 30s. His birthday is in, actually I actually don't know. Whoops. And as you can see behind him, number 6, very blurry, that is Buckeye Boomer. He's helped the team in both games to win them, both with home runs. So, as you can see, they are testing out steals and everything else. So Buckeye Boomer's first at bat, the crowd is going wild. And there's a man on base, 2 outs, first inning. And that was a fastball down the middle, and he was a little late on that one. Well, at least it looked down the middle. And that's gonna be a double, maybe even an RBI. Bouncing off the wall. He's going home. Buckeye Boomer is going for third. That is a triple. And an RBI. That's how they're going to start off the game. Just look at this hit over the second baseman's head. Couldn't do anything. Finds its way all the way out to right center field. Because it is the right side of the field and kind of in the middle between center and right. And that is, I think they count it as a triple, maybe a double, and then moved on to third base type of thing. And you join us at the bottom of the 4th. Second at bat, his first at bat was a triple and an RBI to start off the game. And that made exactly no noise. That could have been a home run if he timed that right. And he's coming right back with the same pitch. He must have wanted the damage to happen, because that's going to be his second double, well, what the fuck do you call it? Second, not touching first. This one was a beautiful hit, jamming it. This time to the left side of the field, following that line. And rolling into foul territory, and then bounces off the wall. As you join us a little later, it is now, he is 2 for 2, Buckeye Boomer. It is 2-0 in the bottom of the 6th inning. And he was swinging way ahead of that one. Don't know what he was thinking. Must be a little nervous being 2 for 2 in such a big game. This is game 3 of the series. Final game for the Orioles to do something. Not a high-scoring game. And a fastball down the middle. And he cuts it in between the shortstop and the third baseman to get on the bags for a 3rd time. Let's see. Ooh, if he... I think he only doesn't need a home run to have a circuit. Because he has a single, a double, a triple. If he smacks a home run and wins this game, it's a legendary game for him. Here's a defensive play. I don't know if there was any defensive play he's shown in the game 2. But in game 3, we are looking to have a shutout. Kansas City is looking good. 3-0. Hit to the third baseman. Thrown almost off target. Getting laid out, but getting the double play to go, which ends the bottom of the 7th. And we are nearing the top of the lineup. And as you can see, Escobar is not having a really good batting average. Here is another defensive play. Look at that. Fireworks going, looking for the shutout game in game 3 to sweep the Orioles. Baltimore not really showing a fight in game 3 as they did for the first 2 other games. And in the bottom of the I'm sorry. Look at this. A home run will complete the circuit. And he got a little excited, smashing his bat, throwing it to the pitcher, and he's out. I think the bat went farther than the ball did there. Yeah, that was the bat that had all the hits in it.